How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is episode 19 of a Let's Play series for Farm Simulator 22 on the mod map Iowa Plains View. Where we last left off, we ended up installing a biomass heating plant, just a little tiny one, there at the farm, and it is going to be sitting there chugging away. It's full of wood chips at the moment, and it's just going to sit there and produce some extra power for the farm. That way we can kind of subsidize our energy bills and save some money. So anything that can either generate money or save money in the long run is always a big bonus for us. So, what is the plan for today? Well, I came back up here to the shop and I was going to return some equipment, the wood chipper as well as the trailer that I ended up borrowing. And I got to talking to the people here, and apparently the owner here owns a little bit of property just on the other side of my farm, and they were wanting to know if we would be able to go ahead and clear out all the trees that were on that property, and that way they could then utilize it downstream for any kind of things that they want to build. They're talking about they might actually build something on that lot, but they need it all cleared out, and they figured it'd be kind of a mutual benefit to the two of us. They can get their lot cleared, and they will let me not only get all the wood chips and stuff that are created from the results of that work, but they'll also let me come back by and mow all the grass that's on that property as well, to be able to, clear it up and make sure it's at its best possible starting point for them to be able to then, start doing their thing. So I told them, yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, we were here, we were returning it, but now we're going to keep it for a little bit longer so we can do, so we can do all this work. So let's hop back in the tractor and head on out. And it's just down the road from here, so you'll see exactly where it is compared to where my farm is. Ooh, tractor needs a bath bad. Anyways, so if I bring up my map, you'll see we're right here next to farm field number 27, in between 27 and what is that other one? 8. And there's a little side road that's heading out to the mill, and that side road between the actual main road and the side road itself, there's a little grove of trees right there, and they're talking about putting some kind of development right there. And it's actually just coming up here, so you'll see the farm is just over that hill right there in the direction off to my left, and this is what they're wanting to clear out, is all these trees that are right here in this little valley here. So I'm gonna do, you know what, could probably get to it easier if I come from the other direction from the dirt road path. So let's turn around right here. Okay, nobody coming. But they don't own all this area here, so there's going to be some trees towards this side of the field I'm not going to be able to clear out. So, oh, this works perfect. There's a little entryway right here. Okay, so let's see what we can do about getting kind of tucked in here. Let's take a look. Okay, I think this would be kind of a good starting area. Fold that. Alright. Oops. This works out really good because this will give us a good amount of wood chips that we can then run through our heating plant there at the farm. Let's see. That might be too big. Oh, no, perfect. Yeah, very nice. That's too big. Alright, let's see what that did for us. Okay, well over 2,000 liters. It's a good start, good start. Ooh, and grab the whole one. Nice. No, don't cut it like that. $3,000? Okay, well. Here's a big one. Big old oak. Whoa. This thing is massive. Still weighs over 400 kilograms? Wow. Alright, well, I'm gonna just keep on cutting away and getting all this stuff done. I will go ahead and cut us out from here, and I'll pick us back up once we're all said and done. We'll see y'all in a little while. Okay, as you can see, we got everything all cleared out, looking good. The terrain is a little steeper than I presumed it was going to be. For them saying that they want to build something here, I don't know, without doing too much landscaping here, are you going to be able to put much in? But, oh well. Let's go ahead and dump this last load off. You'll see we got a pretty massive pile of wood chips back at the farm. Let's see. Take this old dirt road back to the main road of our farm, and you might even, if you look right there next to our silo, you might see the big pile come into view. And once we're done here, we're gonna go ahead and just leave the trailer and the chipper here at the farm. They'll come and pick it up later. And then we've got to mow the grass like we told them we would. Okay. Gonna pull in here. And just around the back side here. You can see I brought the little skid steer over. This is chugging along. Look at that. We got a pretty good pile of wood chips going there. That's probably every bit of, I don't know, 75,000 liters. Maybe more. Oh, it helps if I... There it goes. And there we go. That is a pretty good pile of wood chips. We're going to have to do those. We're going to have to figure out a way to store them because, oof, one good rain and it's going to just ruin all that wood chips and make it real hard to burn when it comes time to bring them over. So, let's see. We'll go ahead and just leave this equipment right here. Let's drop that there. Drop this here. Now we need to grab our weight. And then we're just going to bring the tractor across the street and hook up to our baler, and we're going to drive our mower over. There we go. Okay. Clear that way, clear, mostly clear this way. We're going for it. Alright. So now... Okay, perfect. Get into the crone here and... Okay, well, let's go over there and see how this does. We'll see you over there in a second. Okay. Let's get to mowing and... Oh yeah, look at that, perfect. So, I mean, we're not going to get tons of material out of here, but it'll be enough. More than we had to start with. Oh, hey, look what I found. Well, let's see. That's gonna just go over here for right now. And there. Perfect. We'll pick that up later. See, check it out. Not too massive a job. That's why I didn't mind doing it for them, and especially doing it for no pay, but we do get material out of it, so it's kind of the trade-off, but it's a good one. Got tons of wood chips now, and we've got a bit of grass that we can run into Dexter's laboratory and get some more silage as well as some hay getting produced, so that'll work out just fine. And with that silage production, we do get that digestate, which, speaking of which, let's take a look. Alright, where's Dexter's laboratory? Oh, there we go. So, almost 800,000 liters of hay, we got 600, almost 30,000 liters of silage, and then digestate, ooh, 467,000 liters of digestate. So we've got quite a bit of material in there. One thing I did forget to mention is behind the scenes I did work on a couple of contracts as well, and one of those contracts was a oats harvesting contract. The owner of that field asked if I would actually go through and remove the straw that was on that field. So I went ahead and collected some of that straw off the field and got some extra straw in Dexter's laboratory as well. We're up to almost 500,000 liters of straw. So I've got to figure out something to do with some of these extra materials that we have lying around, because we've got tons of silage, tons of hay, and tons of straw. We've also got that digestate, and I'm trying to think of something that can be done with it, and I'll likely end up using it on the fields at some point, but there's so much in excess that I'm almost thinking about selling some of it, but we'll see how it goes. But we're back here at the farm. I'm going to jet back over and start raking some of this up, making some bales. We'll see you in a sec. Okay, so we're pulling back up here. Let's go ahead and we'll pull into the road. We'll get people to stop. Let's extend out the wings for the rake. And here we go. Like I said, I don't expect to get a whole ton off of this. Maybe a bale or two, but it's certainly better than nothing at all. Okay. So it looks like maybe 3 bales total? Perfect. Turn that off. Raise that up. Eject. Yeah, 3 bales. Nice. Alright. Let's go pick up our bale trailer and come get our bales. See you in a bit. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this down. We'll grab 1. 2. And 3. There we go. Alright, I'm going to head back to the farm, load this into Dexter's lab, and we'll be good to go. Pick that grab up. Alright, see you back over there. Alright, we're getting ready to pull into the yard here. Swing out a little wide. Perfect. Alright. There we go. Not a huge amount, but just enough to make it worth our while. There we go. Well, and it looks like my phone's ringing, so I'm going to go ahead and answer that real quick, see who's calling, and I'll get back with you all in just a minute. We'll see you in a sec. Okay, so I just got off the phone. I got done putting away all my equipment, and turns out that a local farmer saw me working over on the tree fields, the little area we were just clearing out there, and I guess they ended up hurting their back real bad. It sounded like an old timer there. He ended up hurting his back, and he was getting ready to start on harvesting his sorghum fields just on the other side of the tree grove there. So he had called around to all the locals and asked if anybody knew who I was, and they gave him my phone number, and he's like, I'm hurt. I really need somebody to help me. Is there any chance that you can harvest the fields? I've seen you out and about doing all sorts of random jobs throughout the community, and was really hoping that you'd be able to help me out. So I said, absolutely, of course. He said he'd be willing to pay me, so it's gonna work out. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back over there. I'm actually gonna have to walk over there, and I don't want to go trudging through my soybeans, so we're gonna have to go the long way. But I'll go ahead and cut us back in as soon as we get back over there, and we'll get to work. We'll help out fellow farmer and member of the community. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so we made it over here. You can see they were getting ready to start here. I guess he ended up falling out of the harvester here and landed straight on his back, and he ended up having to hobble back to the farm, and I guess it was kind of a disaster for him. Not even I guess, it was. But yeah, he got all his equipment up here. He was ready to go, and then all of a sudden this happened. So let's go ahead and help him out. He said he left the keys in it, so let's unfold it. And here we go. Let's help him out. Okay, so I just got off the phone with a friend. They are going to come out here and give me a hand with this because I'm having to run back and forth, and eventually this trailer is going to get full, and I'm just going to have to leave the harvester doing nothing. So I'm going to have a friend come out. They're going to, hopefully get here soon to where I can actually run this next load out to where I'm going to need to take this to. And actually, it turns out that Mr. Wilson here, the owner of this plot, was going to go ahead and take this out towards town there. Actually, specifically, was going to take it to one of the places that I own. The potato production is where they're going to take it to. So it actually works out kind of nicely that I'm going to have a little extra product in that specific location and be able to do something with that. But I'm gonna work on making it into pig food for them, and they're gonna pay me for the work I do here. So it's a win-win-win all in all. So hopefully my buddy gets out here soon. They'll be able to take over on the harvester here, and I'll focus on working on the tractor and trailer. And yeah, just about done with this headland and be able to very very easily turn them loose and let them do their thing. That's my hope, at least. All right, the cavalry has arrived. They're gonna go and keep harvesting. I'm gonna run back and grab the tractor and trailer. Be good to go. They'll just keep sweeping back and forth until this is done. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut us out from here and get this field finished. We'll see y'all in a little while. Okay, go ahead and fill up, empty out the harvester as it goes, and from here we're gonna go ahead and drop off a load. And we're full. Gonna head out and take this right up to town. We'll see y'all there. Alright, so we're here in town, getting ready to pull in and drop off the sorghum. Let's see, I believe. Pull over here. There it goes. Alright, gonna head back to the field and get our next load going. We'll see you there. Here we go. Let's empty them out. Alright, we're just going to keep following along until we get this field cleared off. We'll go ahead and cut you back in once everything's all done with this field. We'll see you in a while. So I went ahead and busted out the big guns here. I went back to the farm, grabbed my harvester, and got a buddy, another one, on the phone, said, hey, we need some help out here. There's a big old field that needs to be tended to. And here we go. We've got the whole community, rising up and making sure that this old man, Mr. Wilson, is able to take care of his stuff, get his farm and his fields tended to, and this is what we do for each other. You got community, you got people, you got somebody hurt. You rise up and help out. So I'm gonna get back to work, let them continue doing their thing over here. Got the other buddy over on the other side of the field. And yeah, I mean, we still got a lot to go, but this is going to help out. It's going to get this done and get it done before too much longer. Let's see, can I see them? Ooh, big old field. There they are. Alright, well, go ahead and cut out from here. Oh, looks like they're ready to unload. Alright, cut out from here, turn them around, and be good to go. See y'all later. Alright, so as you just saw, we finished off the remainder of the field there for Mr. Wilson. Thankfully, we were able to get everything done before the end of the day, and he was so incredibly grateful. So incredibly grateful. He ended up reaching back out to us after we went up to the shop, returned some of the equipment, and just was so, like, over the moon that we were able to get everything done on that field for him. We were able to get it all harvested and shipped up to the shop up there in town. Just couldn't be happier. So, you know, he found out through, because he was at home resting, he found out through, friends that he saw multiple combines working at the field there. He ended up not only reaching out to me, but he asked for the numbers for my friends who came up and helped, and just like it almost sounded like, because I was hearing it through the phone, it almost sounded like there was some tears, welling up in his voice, just the kindness of neighbors, but strangers as well. We don't know him. You know, he doesn't know us, but you know, we answered the call. You know, there was somebody in need in the neighborhood, and we were able to help out. And he was just so grateful that you know we were able to actually drop what we were doing and help him out. And honestly, I'm grateful that I was able to help out. You know, being able to help somebody in the neighborhood to just strengthen the community and you know just make those ties just a little bit deeper is always a rewarding concept. So happy that we got to meet him, got to you know make a friend, you know, and hopefully. You know, hopefully he'll be able to get back on the mend, get back onto, you know, doing his own stuff. But if you know, I told him if he ever needs anything, and you know, we're right there to help out. So it's one of those that you know, you can't see somebody in need and not try and do what you can. You know, you might not necessarily be able to do everything that they need, but you can certainly do what you can. So glad we were able to help out. But you know, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. It doesn't really seem like you know there's a whole lot else that we can do for the day. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and go into the house and relax for a little while, and you know set the set the evening up to hit it hard in the morning. So let's go ahead and just do that. Okay, coming through the side door here. We'll see y'all in the AM. Alright, it is 7 a.m. and I did not sleep well at all last night. I ended up getting a call about 2 o'clock in the morning from my workers at my bakery, and it turns out that they didn't have any more room to put any of our inventory. They produce so much that they didn't actually move on to the trucking depot, that I had to basically tell them to figure out a way to get rid of it. And thankfully, there were people available over at the supermarket that we said, hey, you know, we have a bunch of bread. We're looking to offload it. You know, name a price that you'll be willing to pay. And they basically gave us a bunch of money. So, I mean, it wasn't anything what it was worth, but you can see our money did go up about 20 grand. So that was nice, but thankfully we were able to work something out. So we've got to actually go around to several locations and just kind of check out our inventory on all of our various production chains, just to make sure that they're not starting to overfill, and you know getting them cleared up and cleaned out, and hopefully make some decent money on them, but at the same time be able to just get out from under the inventory that we have kind of stockpiled in the queue. So first things first, we're going to load up the biomass heating plant over there, get that all topped off, and then we'll make our rounds at our various production points. So let's go ahead and grab the skid steer, hop the fence. Let's see, so about 1,200, yeah, okay, 1,700 liters left. So it's not certainly not topped off, but it's not in the worst shape. So let's go ahead and there we go. Okay, perfect. Alright, so we'll let that chug away for a little while longer before we have to top it back off. And now, you know, really what we need to think about doing is buying a new trailer to work with, because right now we don't have anything to load anything onto. You can see we've got a bunch of eggs here on the farm. We've got some wool. About 800 liters of wool. Tons of wood chips that we're going to just keep pouring through. We got some honey here. Yeah, couple of full pallets of honey. Over here we got some milk. Some sheep's milk. We got a fair bit of potatoes still left that we could do something with. See, run across the street, check out our cows and pigs. Let's see, cows here, we've got, wow, 3,600 liters of milk. Okay, we're chugging along here. That's nice. Let's see, manure, 3,700 liters. Oh, you know what? That was something else I meant to check. How much slurry? Wow, 4,700. Okay, well. Our pigs. See, food is doing good. Slurry, almost 5,000 liters. Yeah, not bad at all. Okay, well, I think what I need to do is I just need to, man, yeah, I think I need to go ahead and buy a trailer. It's just, it's gonna be to my detriment if I keep holding off and whatnot. Oh, and you know what? This is ready to harvest now. Ooh, we got a lot of, oh man, we got a lot of stuff that just, you know, needs to be done. So let's see, how's this all looking over here? Looks like this is all done, chugging away the grass that we had. We're back up to even with the hay and silage, or yeah, hay and silage. Yeah, it looks like we're doing okay. But you know what? I think the next episode we're gonna work on cutting the grass here. We're gonna go ahead and work on our production points, getting that all cleared out, and then oh, you know what? That just dawned on me. Oh, look at that! Our barley's ready to go. Oh man, I didn't even realize that. Our barley field's ready to get harvested. Holy smokes. Well, you know what? I think we know what we got to do. I think we got a busy episode for our next one, but for now, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing that shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.